Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel of adrenaline junkies and thrill seekers. In this video, we are diving into the world of extreme sports and the dangers that come along with them. Get ready to witness some heart-stopping moments as we explore 7 brutal extreme sports accidents that serve as a stark reminder of the risks these adrenaline-fueled activities can pose. Today, we explore the world of extreme sports accidents that remind us of the inherent risks in these exhilarating activities. Brace yourselves as we recount 7 brutal incidents that shook the extreme sports community.so. Let's get started. 1. Bull riding. This is a rodeo sport that involves staying mounted on a bull for as long as possible while the bull tries to buck off the rider. The very mention of mounting a 1,000 kg bull invokes nerves amongst us, so I guess much needn't be said about the exposures involved in the actual sport. It has been considered as one of the most dangerous sports in the world, with damage to the neck, head, and face, as well as concussions, accounting for most of the injuries. In 1989, after a bull gored and punctured the heart of cowboy track Chillet was made compulsory to wear protective vests made of airborne material. This and a slew of other protective measures have brought down the accidents in the sport. But despite this, it still continues to be the most dangerous 8 seconds in sports. Rodeo injuries are very common, but fatalities are relatively rare. Only 3 bull rider fatalities have been recorded since Professional Bull Riders Foundation in 1992. 2. Rugby. With 15 burly players on either team smashing against each other for 80 minutes, there'll definitely be sickening injuries. With the only protection being a mouthguard and pointed boots, players have to carry the ball down the field. Rugby players use their whole bodies to play the game, leading to the controversial use of shoulder barging, body checking, and the lifting tackle. These plays contribute to the concussions, torn ligaments, dislocated shoulders, and even tetraplegia that players can end up with. Recent data shows that the repeated concussions also puts players at risk of developing chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE brain damage, and dementia. Since 2001, crashes and rough tackles in rugby have led to the deaths of over a dozen professional players. It's not surprising that approximately 1 in 4 rugby players will be injured during the season, and it's rare to watch a match these days without seeing a player go off the pitch injured. 3. Car racing. With cars hurtling across the track, NASCAR or sand, Dakar rally, at over 150 mph, accidents are almost guaranteed. As car technology improves every year, one would think races should be safer, but in reality, they are not. With factors like the weather and driver error, auto racing is still one of the most dangerous sports in the world. Cleaning around a course at an average speed of 175 mph in a carbon fiber box while trying not to crash is for the very brave or very stupid. Drivers are protected by fire retardant suits and helmets, but those don't help in all accidents. Common injuries include smashed bones, excessive blood loss, trauma to the head, etc. The Indianapolis 500 has been held since 1911 and has shaped everything from the culture to the memorabilia associated with racing. But even the Indy 500 has led to 41 deaths since inception. In more recent times, there have been over 40 driver deaths at major racing circuits since 2001. Before proceeding further, make sure to subscribe to this channel for informative and amazing videos. 4. Base jumping / wingsuit flying. If you thought that jumping off an airplane with 15,000 feet above ground is dangerous, think again. For many, this isn't challenging enough, apparently, and hence they choose cliffs and man-made objects like towers. Jumping from such heights may sound safer, while in reality, they tend to be trickier due to virtually no time available to deploy the parachutes or deal with any problems. BASE is actually an acronym for the type of objects people jump off. It stands for buildings, antennas, tower, spans, or bridges, and earth, natural formations like cliffs, canyons, gorges, etc. First developed by Carl Boenisch in 1978, it has grown in popularity since. And at speed of up to 400 km/h, it's also the fastest sport in the world. There are actually few casualties in wingsuit flying, as both skydiving and wingsuit jumping has very clear rule and training around it. However, base jumping is a very different story, and it has possibly the highest death rate on this list. There were 37 fatalities in 2016. BASE jumping has fatality and injury rate 43 times higher than that of falling from a plane. As of 14 February 2020, the BASE fatality list records 383 deaths for BASE jumping since April 1981.5. Climbing.it is not too hard to comprehend that mountain climbing essentially involves the risky activity of climbing up and down the highest of natural rocks, high mountains, and every element of this activity is risky. The climber can receive different physical injuries like twisted ankles, sprained muscles, torn ligaments, broken bones, back injury, concussion, or frostbite during the heavy physical activities or from falls. Weather changes can be lethal. One can lose path easily, and deaths are quite common. 6. Motorbike racing. Sending your body down, hurtling down a track at over 100 mph is insane in a car. Imagine doing it on a crotch rocket with only a few layers of Kevlar and a helmet for protection. Broken bones and third-degree abrasions are the most minor of accidents in motorcycle racing. Yet, in what is considered the oldest race in motorcycle history, thousands descend on the Island of Man for 6 days every year. The Island of Man Tourist Trophy is the most dangerous race on Earth. For one, there is no dedicated course. The race snakes through the town on a narrow 37-mile journey with 250 corners. Riders average 120 mph on public roads with hedges, stone walls, and homes mere feet away. In its 107 years of existence, 240 riders have died taking part, 48 of them since 2001. 7. Equestrian SO. How dangerous can horse riding actually be? You might be surprised, but any type of horse riding is dangerous. There's no way around that. Getting on the back of an unpredictable moving living creature that weighed 8 times more than you is incredibly dangerous. No matter how much padding and protection you may be wearing, it is very hard to predict a fall or a slight stutter from a horse. The various events in equestrian disciplines can obviously lead and result in different injuries. The show jumping might seem a greater risk with the higher and more difficult jumps over the dressage, and this may be the case. Results also prove how dangerous horse riding can be, when reports in 2015 concluded that 59 confirmed rider deaths had occurred between 1993 and 2015. That's an estimated global average of 2.7 deaths per year from eventing. So next time you consider an equestrian event, make sure to wear a helmet and plenty of protection. Always predict the unpredictable and have fun. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video full of extreme sports uncovered and want more thrilling content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below, and we'll see you next time for more heart-pounding adventures in the world of extreme sports. Thanks for watching.